Are you all uni students?
Aye.
What are you studying?
Filmmaking, hence the videoing. I'm actually making a skate film at the minute about what people do outside of skating.
Visit hospitals segment.
No, it's just about like people, because obviously when like people skate, you get this whole stigma about being dickheads and that.
Yeah.
So it's just about like people who go to uni and like what they do outside of skating.
I'm gonna hold this a second. You relax it out.
Yeah.
I'll keep it in your mouth.
Sound like Darth Vader.
Don't let your mother smell that beer on your breath. She'll take it out on me.
I'm really hungry.
Have a good night then, yeah?
Ooh. Yes. Oh, fuck's sake.
Sorry, right, we'll keep going. How do you find living in Leeds?
I really like it. We've got a nice crew from Hexham here, and everyone I know that I've met are really friendly. It's nice and clean. It's a good city. It's nice and fun. The good nights out are really good. The uni's really good, and Hyde Park's probably the best part about it, I think. I mean, overall, I think it's just a nice northern city. It's quite similar to Newcastle, so it feels a bit like home as well. And yeah, I think that's, yeah.
What do you study at uni?
Sociology. So it's like the study of society and how it functions and how like groups of people get on with each other. So
Cool.
it's nice and current. It's good if you like have a good like outlook on life.
What are your likes and dislikes about your course?
Dislikes, it's a lot of reading and a lot of writing. It's a lot of essay, so I don't get much practical stuff. I mean, I wish I could have done a course where like I felt like I was getting my money's worth, to be honest, and going out and doing stuff. But no, I do enjoy it. Like the good parts are because, I mean, I'm meeting lots of nice down-to-earth people and I'm learning a lot about society as a whole. It's just quite a good broad course. Like whatever I do in the future, I guess it will have an impact.
That's cool. So, why did you start skating?
Well, I mean, all my friends have skated for ages, and I've always kind of just been there, sat talking and watching and like thinking, oh, I really want to get into this. And eventually, when I moved to Leeds, I seen a lot more girls were like in on it, and I kind of got more confidence to join in. And like, I mean, it's just nice to do it here. It's like when I go home, it's a small town, everyone kind of follows the same thing. And I don't think I know a single girl at home that skates, but in Leeds, I mean, a lot more girls getting into it. And it's just a fun sport. It's just like everyone's just having fun. It doesn't matter if you're good or bad. It's just a bit of a laugh, and like I like how it gets your adrenaline going, like doing a little hill bomb, going down, and you just get all buzzing. It's good.
What are your likes and dislikes about skating?
I don't really have any dislikes, to be honest, apart from the fact that I'm not that good. I want to get better. I couldn't really fault it, to be honest. It's just a nice sport. It's easy to do. I mean, like, people just do it to get from A to B sometimes. You don't even have to be good. It's just a faster way than walking, getting around. So yeah, I just like it because it's just fun. And it's a bit different. I mean, not everyone does it, and I just think the culture around it's just chill. Like, people just go sit in the sun. I mean, if it's sunny, and just like chill.
So, what do you see yourself doing after university?
Probably travelling as soon as I finish. Well, go home, do some charity work, get a job for a year. Probably work in care, or be a teaching assistant, and then go traveling for a couple of years. I want to go New Zealand and South America, and then maybe go back to uni and do a nursing degree, I'm thinking. But I want to do my TEFL as well, so I can do that abroad and teach English abroad. Just a bit of everything, you know. Keep myself busy.
Broaden your horizons.
Broaden my horizons.
So in terms of short-term goals, both with university and skateboarding, what do you see yourself, where do you want to be in a year?
In a year, I want to have got maybe a 2-1 this year, 2-2, and then just probably keep skating, definitely. I need to get my own board, because I don't have my own board yet. But I don't have money at the moment, so I'm just using housemates. And then just, I want to start doing transition when I go back to Hexham, because the half pipe is a little less scary than the one in Leeds. And that's it really. Just chilling. Sweaty.
Right, that's probably enough.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
What's your name?
Joe,
Where are you from?
I'm from Hexham.
Have you got any other names? Any other names you go by?
Porknut, Dog Boy, that's about it really. And my other aliases.
How did you get them names?
Dog Boy, because apparently I have quite a few traits that I share with dogs. Like always asking for food, being a bit dopey. That's it really. And Porknut, because I've got a nice little porknut that I keep fed, keep nice and porky. Look after myself. That's it, They're my names.
Oh, I don't know if I want to do this. Come on.
Let's do the middle one again.
No, mind over matter. Just do it, you'll be sound. You're kook, you're the man with the plan.
Spit dog bars, got the kennel on Mars. Skate fast, slam hard, smash your head, see stars. Go big, go large, at the pub I'm barred. Split face, I'm scarred. For lunch, tub of lard, wrote rap on the card. Rapping is not hard when you are super smart, like me. I'm a motherfucking G to the motherfucking P-O-R-K-N-U-T, Porknut.
What is it you do then?
I do filmmaking at uni. I used to do computer animation, but it was fucking dead hard. And when I applied in the first place, I applied like 4 filmmaking courses, and then got one computer animation course and got an unconditional. And at the time, I don't know, I was just like, oh, I've got an unconditional, so I'll just do that. But I don't know, it was just difficult. Like, I don't think it's the sort of thing you can learn from in a year, basically, in 1 year of uni. So I did all right in it. I got a 2-1 in my first year, so I could change straight onto this course. It worked out pretty sweet, because that's what I wanted to do in the first place, really, anyway.
So what is it about skateboarding you enjoy?
Fucking hell. It's gone everywhere. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like, I don't know, I like getting an adrenaline rush off stuff. Oh, fucking hell, look at that. That's a disaster, man. Oh, look at the head on that. I'll let that settle for a minute. Pull that down. Me and a few other mates bought penny boards and just started bombing hills on the penny boards. And like, I didn't have any plan to actually start skating. We were just doing it to go down hills and that. And then just started going to the skate park on them. And I was like, well, might as well get a board. Might as well get a board. And like, didn't think at the beginning that I'd get that into it, but I did. I've been doing it for like 5 or 6 years now.
So what kind of skateboarding is it you're into, what you do?
Well, I like all skateboarding, but I'm better at transition. I'm not very good at flat ground or street or anything. Like, I've been skating for like 5 or 6 years and I can't even fucking kickflip on demand. Just prefer skating transition, like.
And what does that like entail? What is transition?
Skating ramps. Skating on ramps. Half pipes. flat ground's just too hard. Cannot do it. Me and my mates, there's like 8 of us. We've been to Barcelona the last 2 years, and we're going again this year. A few of my mates BMX, and the rest of us skate. We'd like, Barcelona's just a fucking sick city. Like, the scene there's absolutely class, and the vibes are just mint. So we just keep going back, like. And yeah, just every time we've gone, we've just made little edits, and like just like edited them together, and it's just belting. Like, I just love the city so much. I could live there. Could go over and over. Not just even for skating, just like the general atmosphere and the general vibe. It's absolutely class. Oh, the ambulance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't actually there when that happened. I was inside, but my 2 mates, I think they were nipping down to the shop to get some more beer, and they're both pretty pissed. And my housemate Seb just fucking rapped at the bottom of the hill. And then I think some people from across the road came over and told my other mate, Jeppy, that he needed to call an ambulance. And then Jeppy came up, left Seb at the bottom of the road, told us he'd smashed his head, and he like hit his shoulder, went down, he bleeding loads. And yeah, went to hospital with him and he broke his collarbone. It was pretty funny.
So, what do you think about like kids who maybe want to start skating? Do you think it's a good thing to do, or do you think it's got like it runs its risks?
Nah, just do it. Why not? Doesn't matter if it's skating or anything that you like. Just fucking do it.
Do you think you'll ever stop skating, or do you think it's like this is just something you enjoy so much you'll do for the rest of your life, or until you physically can't?
Yeah, I can't see myself stopping. Even if I go through phases of not doing it as much, I don't think I'll ever stop unless I had to. Even if I did have to, I'd still roll about and that. Like, it's just decent.
Wow.
My name is Ben Archibald, but I go by Archie. I'm 22.
From?
Oh, sorry, Scott Bradford just came into my head. His name's Scott Bradford. I'm 19. I'm going to be 20 in November. Beer.
Archibald.
Hello.
What is it you do in your course?
It's called computer forensics and digital forensics and cybersecurity. So that ranges from going through like things like data recovery on the forensic side, and like other things like the cybersecurity side, like you've got like breaking into machines, defending against break-ins, protecting files so that they can't be altered to allow entry, and just a whole load of other crazy stuff like that.
So,
yeah.
If you were to use this outside university, is that illegal?
If you did it against someone that didn't know it and was unwilling, yeah.
Does skateboarding help or hinder your course in any way?
Yeah, it hinders my course a lot.
And why is that?
It's because I spend all my time outside skateboarding when I should be inside doing this.
Yeah, how long have you been skating for, sorry?
11 years, but like about 5, 6 of it was like actual skateboarding. It all started with, for a
I think it was
while
my
I had it, and I
grad,
just didn't do
I
anything
think.
with it. Plastic wheel.
Like when I was like 4 years
horrible.
old.
I took it out of the garage and I was like, I want to play
this.
so I went down the
Really
pavement and
must
that, and
have
I
been,
started learning how
like,
to
the cheapest
push.
piece of shit
And my
skateboard you've ever
neighbour's
seen,
neighbour,
like,
who was always
he
like,
saw-
way more
he saw
fun
me
than
and
my
my little
sister,
ramp,
so I was like,
that
going down the street,
and I kept falling
I was
off,
on a
and I was
skateboard.
like, my sister was like,
And he was like, oh, you like
Let's just
skateboarding?
do it. I'm gonna
We
have to
have
learn
2
how to do it.
skateboards.
We got those
So
skateboards,
we
and that's when
know what
skateboarding became
Pretty good.
more prominent.
Which was
And then we
like
got those
actual
stolen
and then
and
painted
stolen.
skateboards with like
Like,
shit on them,
because
which
like
was
we
sick. We were like,
kids,
we
yeah,
didn't
this is
put things
sick.
away properly, but like we put them behind.
At this point, I was
away
like,
off the
yeah.
but like not
Then,
proper.
I
It's
was
like
like,
mum
mum
became
became
expensive,
expensive.
so I
I
went
went to
skateboarding,
skateboarding,
got
and
an
I had
really
this really
sick
sick
skateboard,
and it had
which
a
was
fireball
written
and
across it. And
my
my
mum
mum
was
was like, I want that for Christmas.
So then
She was
Christmas
really
comes,
sad,
and I get a skateboard. I'm like, yes.
Like,
And
then back in the day, that was
that
like
board got
the
stolen.
ultimate combination.
And I was like, no.
like you know, ultimate colours. I was like, after that, I just started learning skateboarding on my own in my front garden. I was like, I'm gonna learn tricks. I'm gonna learn how to do tricks and stuff. So I went on the internet and learnt from there.
Can you tell us the cheese story?
Oh, the cheese story. Where's my phone? So, the cheese story originated for Leeds Fest 2018. And Mr. Person right in the chat, is cheese waterproof? But that got me thinking, is it waterproof? And it really got to me. I was like trying to do my daily bits. I can't remember what I was doing, but I was trying to just get on with my day. And like, I just couldn't, I simply couldn't like go on without knowing if cheese was waterproof. So I went straight to the fridge and I got out the mature cheddar and I sliced like a chunk off it, and I was like, right, I need a glass. So I took out, like small tumble glasses. I took one and filled it with water and placed the cheese into the water. And I was like, okay, I'll put an alarm on the oven and I'll come back every hour for about 4 hours. I was like, what about other cheeses? So I went through the fridge and I just got various amounts of cheeses. We had Baby Bell in, and I actually ran to the shop and went to buy some cheese strings because I really wanted to know if cheese strings were waterproof, because they are the most likely, in my opinion, to be waterproof. And then I put the other 2 Baby Bells and the cheese string in at the same time, and then I put them in when the next hour went, so then the mature cheddar was only an hour ahead, so that I could truly see the difference. The hours went by, and I decided to do a poke test to see just how how thick the cheese was and how it was. So I poked the mature cheddar after the second hour, and it started to become a lot softer. And I was like, And then by the third hour, it was starting to get super big, like it absorbed the cheese. And then I poked it, and things just started flaking off. And then that was when I realised that mature cheddar, it was wank, not waterproof at all. Absolute bullshit.
What about the other cheeses?
So the other 2 cheeses were surprisingly good, I'm not gonna lie. So after the second hour, complete the same, honestly. Baby Bell was untouchable. It was just fuck off. I'm not absorbing any of this water. And the cheese string as well. The cheese string was impeccable. I poked it and it was exactly the same as when I poked it before, before the experiment had begun. So, honestly, I left it in there all night. Baby Bell did eventually start to flake, and I came back the next day, and the Baby Bell had fallen a little bit, but it was still quite good. And the cheese string was just didn't phase the cheese string. I tried it; tasted a bit weird, but yeah.
Right. So that's the cheese story. That's the famous cheese story. Do you do many experiments like that?
Over my childhood, I've done a lot of weird shit. I can't remember. It was super thin. When you walk through it triggered a thing, and they were working booby traps on the face. And I was told by my mum that I'm not allowed to play with string or sellotape anymore. She still hides the sellotape from me to this day.
Fair enough. Okay, back to skateboarding.
It's not the most socially acceptable sport because of the way that it started and how it's just seen as a bunch of reckless teens doing a lot of silly things.
Do you see it as that?
Yeah, but if you're in it, you understand that it's not bad. It's just, it's hard to explain. Yeah, no, I see it as a positive. Oh, well, obviously there's negatives like injuring yourself a lot.
Moving on, like in your life, do you see yourself skateboarding for like the rest of your life or until you physically can't?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking now. I mean, I'm past the point of no return. I'm just gonna have to just go with it.
James Edwards, skater, born in Stoke, live in Leeds.
What else are you into? What are your other interests, hobbies?
Metal. That sounded so lame, didn't it?
That did sound
Yeah,
lame.
keep that bit in.
What course is it that you study at the moment?
Social psychology.
What does that entail?
It's a lot of study of people, groups of people, how we socially interact with people, how we grow up, and stuff relating to mental illnesses, things like that. It's more, that tends to lead more towards like biological psychology, but it's touched upon in social psychology. So it's fine in a courtroom.
So what are the type of jobs that would come out of that course?
So you can do like social work as well. So you can work with troubled people, help them get set back up in society, sort them out with jobs, make sure they're doing okay. Just look after people, give them someone to talk to, I guess. So do a bit of that.
Do you think there's any like relationship between the looking after people and trying to help people out in skateboarding?
Yeah, for sure. Sure. Like, skateboarding is about skating with your homies and helping people out, and yeah, skaters got such a tight-knit group. Like, if your homie's got a problem, then he can talk to you and shit. Like, it's a really close-knit group. Like, it is quite restrictive doing social psychology, mainly just because it's quite a narrow subject. Like, you can't exactly come out of it and do 100 different jobs. But obviously skateboarding is like the outlet where you can do anything you want, skate anywhere you want, meet anyone you want. So it's pretty good to have that outlet where you come from doing social psychology and being like, this is what you must know and this is what can happen if you do this, this and this and whatever. And then going out and skating, and it's like just raw freedom, pretty much. That sounds really cliche, but it is just freedom, innit?
So how old were you when you started skating?
I was 15 and I'm 20 now. Oh, it's 5 years. I've been skating 5 years now.
So how did you get into skateboarding?
Right, my mate had a penny board, right, which is pretty lame, but I thought it was sick. It's like, alright, I'm gonna get a pennyboarding and go fucking pennyboarding. Started watching loads of skating. It's like, this is sick. Then I took my pennyboard to Plaza, got bullied because it was a pennyboard and not a proper skateboard. So I bought a proper skateboard.
So do you know an opinion on different types of skateboarding? Like, would you consider yourself an elitist?
Maybe a little bit.
Why would you say maybe a little bit?
Just a bit of a dickhead, that's all.
Well, what makes you a dickhead though? What is it that makes you an elitist in skating?
Just got opinions on stuff, man.
So what would you consider the typical sort of skateboarder? Or the most sort of stereotypical skateboarder of
Well, the most stereotypical.
of this day and age, yeah. What do you consider that?
What, like UK? Cuff pants, steezy tricks, the crusty spots.
What would you say the attitude was? Is
Very
it good?
fuck off attitude.
No, it's not a good attitude.
No, it is a good attitude. It's like all the skaters are homies.
It's like family.
Yeah, I guess you say that. I mean, there's a few exceptions in there. Yeah, I think probably way back in the day it was more like, oh, we're punk as fuck and we don't give a shit about anyone, so we'll skateboard as well because that's cool. But I feel like people get into skating now and then develop the attitude.
I haven't even used the grill. What the fuck are you chatting? You said, oh, leave the oven on. Oh, leave the grill on. Why don't you get your words right before you're at me, you cunt?
Yeah. Hell, I fractured my elbow as well when we were street skating. But didn't realise it at the time because I probably bashed my head on the floor at the same time. It was on that stair set at Millennium, that free stair, trying to backside flip it. I just slipped out, hit my brain, must have hit my elbow at the same time. But then I didn't even realise at the time because I was like, oh, my fucking head. I was like, fuck, my elbow's killing me. And straight away I was like, it's an A&E job.
Do you ever see yourself stopping?
No. Unless I break all my bones, then I'll have to stop. But no, I can see myself stopping. It sounds so fucking lame, doesn't it? No, I'm never gonna stop skating. It sounds so whack.
Oh,
Fucking look at yourself.
I'll drink my day if you ruined your lovely meal.
Look at yourself.
As soon as you're done with that,
You're
you
fucking nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing.
I'm not gonna lie, Kane, those meatballs are pretty dank.
Thank you. We need 3 more. No, 4 more.